In this video, we are going to implement what we came up with as our plan in the analysis video. And to start with, we create a new script. And as we can see, we're going to use a main method. So that's the next thing that I'm going to add. And now we're ready to start working on our actual plan here. And the first thing we see is that we shall input the number of guests. And if we continue, we're going to open the guests.txt file. Oh, sorry, the guesses.txt file. And we are going to write values to it, so we mark it as that we are going to do that. And the next thing I'm going to do here is actually not in the flowchart here, but if we remember from the description, it told us that we must have very clear instructions for what we should do in the script. So I'm going to add a print here, just letting the user know what to do. And now we have some initial text so that the user knows what to do. Then we continue on to our loop. And I'm going to create a for loop using the value that we inputted up here, so we know how many times we're going to loop. And while I'm at it, I'm also going to add the code for reading the name and guess from the user and writing it to the file. Okay, so let's see here. All right, are there more guests? We can check that with our for loop because we read up here how many there are. So if we go into the for loop, we first read the name and guess of one of the guests. And after that, on the next two lines, we write them to the file. And we imagine that we go around this loop a few times. And when there are no more guests, what should we do? Then we should close the file. So that's the next thing to do. The guesses file, and we close it. Right, let's try to run it and see what happens. Let's imagine that there are two guests. Andreas, 726 is my guess. And the second person now is Anna. Her guess is 234. We see it finishes. We didn't get any errors. So what we can do now, just to validate that everything worked correctly, is to manually check the file and see that this is what is written in the file. But now we have practiced again how to open a file and write data to it, and also how to give instructions to the user so that they know what to do. And we also call the main function, so we have practiced using functions too.